Damien Martinez. And if that name doesn't ring a bell, then you may not have watched a ton of Pac-12 football last year. I know I sure did. It was one of the most entertaining Pac-12 seasons that we've seen. Probably second most competitive league in all of the country last year. And Damien Martinez was a bell cow back on this Oregon State team that played in seemingly important games every single week. I mean, it seemed like Oregon State was in every big game of the Pac-12, or games that maybe weren't even supposed to be big games, but they were very close. This guy, he just played his sophomore year. Definitely not getting any kind of red shirt for this guy. 1,185 yards, played in dang near every game. So he will be a junior next year. And after the season next year, will be eligible to go into the NFL if he chooses to do so. He's 6 foot, 222 pounds, Louisville, Texas. This is a big get. This is a really big get for the Miami Hurricanes, Mason. And, Miami is a team that I feel like has been under a quiet talent overhaul over the last couple of years. And I think we're going to see some of that come to fruition on the field this year. I've got a pretty good feeling about the Miami Hurricanes. And Vegas honestly agrees with me. They've got the third best odds in the ACC to win that conference. What are your thoughts on Damien Martinez heading out to Coral Gables? And what do you think about the outlook of the Miami Hurricanes with this great portal addition?
Yeah, so I just want to be clear. He hasn't officially committed to Miami yet. He is visiting right now. He's canceled some other visits. Sounds like he's going to end up at Miami. So I think we may just be breaking news here live here, Mark. And
just go with it. Just roll with it. Dude.
Yeah.
I said it so confidently.
Yeah. I just put your fire out. I apologize. But I do think that he will.
Let the YouTube commenters put my fire out, Mason. They're so good at it.
Yeah.
You need to light my fire. Let them put them out.
So I think he's the best running back in the transfer portal remaining, right? And he's right there with Quinshon Judkins in a lot of ways. He is a very capable running back. I'm really excited to see what he's going to do for Miami should he decide to go there. And look, Damien Martinez is a total package. He's a 3-down back. He can catch out of the backfield. He's got the size at 232 pounds. He's got some wiggle, and I just think he's a bell cow running back, and Miami would definitely benefit having him and Cam Ward in their backfield, still throwing to Restrepo. It's going to be a pretty dangerous offense.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be a really good offense, and the talent level that they've got in the linebacker room, I think, is very, very impressive. I think it's going to come down to that defensive line in the secondary for this team. I think they check all the boxes everywhere else, and then there's a whole other element of it, with Mario Cristobal as far as in game. Is he going to blow a game or two? I mean, we literally saw one of the worst meltdowns we've ever seen in college football history at the end of a game last year. And Mario Cristobal, while not all of his yuck ups have been that bad, every single year he's had at least one game where it seems like he's cost his team a game with this in-game decision making. So, as an offensive-minded head coach, I think this offense is going to be pretty good. What can they do to answer the bell on defense? I think is going to make or break the Miami Hurricanes season this year. Cam Ward, I'm certainly in love with the prospect of him going and playing at Miami. I think that's going to be a huge, huge get for the Miami Hurricanes and will prove to be by the end of the season.